soon as the car's all grid up, ladies and gentlemen, we'll get you that lineup here. It looks like Chris Brenner going to be on the inside of row number 1. He'll be next to Jason Nygaard on the outside. David Heilman in the 17 machine going to be on the inside of row number 2 alongside the Hoosier Racing Tire sponsored Curb Records backed 52 of James Edens. Anthony Lepresto going to be inside the 157 machine on the inside of row number 3. And the 26 of Stefan Calavoda going to be on the outside, backed by the Beer Hill gang. And I tell you what, folks, if you know sprint car racing, you know who that is right there. Timothy Smith going to be driving the 00 machine on the inside of row number 4. Logan Rumsey outside in the 41, and Dylan Hauser rounding out the field on row number 5 in the 24 machine. The iRacing.com pace truck leaving the speedway. We are green on the turn number 4. Brenner going to bring her to the green flag. Already down in the turn number 1. Brenner right up alongside the outside retaining wall. He had a challenge underneath from the 17 of David Heilman. Heilman still on the bottom of the racetrack on the turn number 4. Down the front stretch, 1 lap in the books, ladies and gentlemen. The 70 of Chris Brenner still out front. Second spot is still the 17 of David Heilman. Looks like the third spot belongs to James Edens in the 52 at the stripe. They are 3 wide, 3, 4, and 5 on the racetrack. Chris Brenner, 11.843 seconds, the best lap around the Limaland Motorsports Park right now. Looks like we've got a yellow along the racetrack. My mistake there, ladies and gentlemen, still green. We are 4 laps out of 10 complete. And it is still Chris Brenner out front, up top, right around the wall here at Limaland Motorsports Park, inches from the concrete. Second spot is James Edens in the 52 machine. Oh, and third spot, banging off the wall, the 0-0 Timothy Smith. Banging off the outside retaining wall in turn number 3. 7 laps complete that time, ladies and gentlemen. 3 laps to go here in heat race number 1. Chris Brenner, still your leader. About a half a straightaway advantage over 52 of James Edens. Actually, James is in third spot. Excuse me, David Heilman in second spot in the 17 car. 9 laps complete that time. Actually, that's going to be 10. That's going to wrap it up. The win going to go to Chris Brenner. Heilman will be second. Edens will be in third. And I believe it was Timothy Smith coming across the line in the 4th and final transfer spot. There you have it, folks. Heat race number 1 in the books. And Brenner picking up right where he left off in the 305 main event, picking up the win there at USA International Speedway, has grabbed the top spot in heat race number 1 at Limaland Motorsports Park. We are going to get set to go here with heat race number 2. It's going to be Alex Bergeron on the pole in the 25 machine. To his outside in the 23 will be Justin Thomas. Randall Carter, the team VLR sponsor number 37, finds himself inside row number 2. He'll be alongside the 10 car of Skylar Brown. Row number 3 on the inside, the 12 car, is Cole Cabre. He'll be alongside Ryan Martin in the 024, the factory Casey Kane sponsored number 024. Davey Nall inside row number 4 in the 50 car. He's alongside the 413 of Chris Martin. Rounding out the field all by himself. In row number 5, the 7 car is Shane Kelly. We are green off of turn front stretch into turn number 1. Your leader early on going to be Bergeron around the top side of the racetrack. Going to complete lap number 1 that time around. Bergeron out front. Carter putting a slide job on there for second. Going to get around Justin Thomas. Randall Carter in second spot. Thomas is third. Fourth spot belongs to Skylar Brown. Those are your top four. Actually, Cole Cabray getting around there for the fourth spot at the stripe. Those are your top 4 transfer spots. Your leader starting to walk away a 1.229 second advantage here in heat race number 2 for Alex Bergeron. We hop back to the 37 and second spot of Randall Carter. Got some good racing going on there behind Carter for the third spot between Cole Cabray and Justin Thomas. Both of those drivers in the transfer spot right now. Slicing and dicing there for third spot. I tell you what, Skylar Brown trying to stick hit. Oh, and the third and fourth place cars get together. We've got 3 cars tangled up over in turn number 2. What a wild ride there. Looks like everybody stays clean. We're going to keep it rolling. Everybody keeps it moving anyway. We are still ticking the laps away. In fact, it's 7 down and 3 to go. Alex Bergeron out in front in the 25 machine through turns 3 and 4. Going to be completing lap number 8. 2 sticks, 2 laps to go. For the 25 machine, a 1.888 second advantage over Randall Carter that time around. Off of turn number 4 one more time. The white flag going to be in the air. 1 more lap to go for Alex Bergeron. We're trying the bottom. We're catching up to some back markers there. Justin Thomas in danger of going a lap down here in heat race number 2. I don't think it's going to matter. The win going to go to Alex Bergeron off of turn number 4. 10 laps in the books, and that's going to do it. Bergeron with the win. Randall Carter in second. Ryan Martin is third, and Skylar Brown going to be your 4th and final transfer position. All right, ladies and gentlemen, heat race number 3 now. Going to be rolling around the racetrack here. 9 cars once again entered. I think we'll have 8 of them be making the call here. Lewis Hewitt going to be gridding up in the first position on the inside of row number 1. In the 3 car, Hewitt going to be alongside the TTL Esports sponsored number 35 of Nick Cooper. Second row back on the inside, the 74, the Curb Record sponsored Peterbilt backed number 74 of Adam Elby, going to be alongside the Curb Records backed Fast 4 sponsored number 5 car of Rusty Kruger. Austin Carr inside row number 3 in the 2 machine. He'll be alongside Tommy Rowe in the Team VLR.com back number 38 machine. Brandon Steele going to be inside the 4th row. SteelCycles.com sponsoring the 32 machine. And Blake L. Brown rounding out the field in the 36 car, the Casey's General Store backed entry. A pair of TTL Esports sponsored machines on row number 1. Lewis Hewitt on the inside, Nick Cooper on the outside. Adam Elby and Rusty Kruger, row number 2. Austin Carr, Tommy Rowe, row number 3. Brandon Steele and Blake Brown, row number 4. We are getting ready to go green off of turn number 4. And a good run through the first set of corners already for Lewis Hewitt. Going to lead the field off of turn number 2 down the back chute. We're nearly 3 wide behind him there. Second, third, and fourth. A good run on the bottom of the track for Adam Elby. Elby already up to the second position after starting inside row number 3. Hewitt, your leader once again off of turn number 4. Some good racing for the second spot between Adam. Oh, and Cooper gets together with Rusty Kruger. And Kruger head first into the wall. That's going to end the heat race for Rusty Kruger. Tough break for the driver of the 5 machine. Hewitt still out front. Going to be 4 complete this time by Adam Elby, trying everything he can to close the gap. It's 0.650 seconds right now. And Hewitt, the 3 machine, stepping out just a little bit there in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Right up along the wall, ladies and gentlemen, around the outside of Limaland Motorsports Park. We've got some good racing going on in the middle of the pack. Brandon Steele right now sitting in third. Actually, Austin Carr in third. And there goes Steele on the bottom of turns 3 and 4. Put a slide job on Carr, but Carr going to battle back on the bottom. Austin Carr still with third spot at the stripe. That's the close quarters racing right there, folks. Austin Carr and Brandon Steele. Great slide jobs through turns 1 and 2. Let's go on board now with Tommy Rowe. Rowe sits in the 5th position. And you are going to be looking, ladies and gentlemen, at the chase in front of him. We are on board now with Tommy Rowe. And right behind the 32 car, Brandon Steele. Going to be 2 laps to go. Make it 1 lap to go for your leader this time around. And here comes the 35 of Nick Cooper. Cooper on the inside of Tommy Rowe. Cooper going to put a slide job on Rowe. Oh, the 2 cars get together in front of him. Rowe with nowhere to go. Going to get into Brandon Steele. The heat race is over, ladies and gentlemen. The win going to go to Lewis Hewitt. Adam Elby in 2nd spot, and Austin Carr going to round out the podium in heat race number 3. Fourth and final heat race on the racetrack right now, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Simmelman going to start this thing on the front row of the 18 machine, and he will be alongside the WickedCushion.com sponsored number 54 machine of Chase Cabray. Cole Newhoffen going to be inside row number 2 in the 3 machine. The Sims Speed Shop sponsored number 8 car inside row number 2. He'll start alongside the Sims Marketing Solutions number 07 of Howard Weaver. Third row back on the inside, the 421 is Britton Roxbury alongside Michael Heilman in the 33 car. Dylan Workman inside row number 4 and 15 alongside Kevin Fry on the 21 machine. Kevin Fry, of course, the flagman at Heart of Texas Speedway in Waco, Texas. I actually have the pleasure of working with Kevin on a weekly basis in the regular racing season. One of the best flagmen in the business. Kevin Fry starting in the 8th position here in heat race number 4. Once again, top 4 going to transfer directly to the main event. We are green flag off of turn number 4, and Austin Simmelman going to lead him to it. Down the front stretch into turn number 1, Simmelman off of turn 2, going to have the early race lead, but he's being ran down by the 54 of Chase Cabray there. Cabray to the bottom of the racetrack off of turn number 4, not going to be enough. Simmelman leads lap number 1. Here comes Howard Weaver in the 07 machine, sitting right now in the 4th spot as Chase Cabray puts a slide job on Austin Simmelman. Simmelman keeps his foot in it around the outside and hangs on to the top spot. Simmelman now to the bottom of the racetrack in turns 3 and 4. Cabray, we swap lines. Cabray goes top shelf. 0.2 of a second separate the top 2 cars. A good slide job there from the 421 of Britton Roxbury. Roxbury started inside of row number 3. Now slicing and dicing with Howard Weaver for the 3rd spot, excuse me. That's some good racing right there behind your top 2 cars as we cross the halfway mark, folks. 5 down and 5 to go. Howard Weaver now doing battle with the 421 of Britton Roxbury. Roxbury top shelf in turns 3 and 4. Weaver on the bottom of the racetrack. It's not enough. Roxbury hangs on to the 3rd spot. Weaver, your 4th and final transfer position. Now Weaver trying to put a slide job on the 421 machine. Still not enough. Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, if Howard Weaver doesn't watch, he's going to have his hands full right now with Dylan Berkman. 7 laps in the books, 3 laps to go. We go back up front with Austin Simmelman off of turn number 4. He's wheel to wheel with Chase Cabray at the stripe. I think it was still Simmelman out in front according to the timing screen here. It was. Now Cabray with a good look to the inside, going to put a slight job on Simmelman. Off of turn number 4, Simmelman battles back once again on the bottom of the racetrack. 11 thousandths of a second, the difference at the line. Cabray going for the win on the oh, and your leader going to get turned around, I do believe. No, Simmelman going to hang on for the top spot. Cabray in second. Britton Roxbury scored in third. And Dylan Workman going to round out the top 4 transfer spots, ladies and gentlemen. What a barn burner of a heat race, and that's going to wrap it up here. 4 up and 4 down. Congratulations to the heat race winners. We are going to get ready to go here with the C main. B main cars here, folks. Getting ready to go for 12 laps. The top 4 cars going to go to the B main in order to grab a chance to run for a starting position in the A. Nine cars going to be making the call here for the 12 lap C main. Once again, kind of running the alphabet here. These guys, these drivers in this race, going to be running for the top 4 spots to transfer into the back of the B main, and then the top 4 cars from the B main going to be the back of the A. We've already taken 4 cars out of 4 heat races. That's going to give us a total of 16 cars already entered into the race tonight. We'll take the top 4 out of the B, give us a 20-car starting field. And it'll be a 40-lap main event here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, at Limaland Motorsports Park. The 413 of Chris Martin going to start this thing on the front row pole. He'll be alongside Tommy Rowe in the 38. Second row back on the inside, Kevin Fry in the 21 machine alongside Logan Rumsey in the 41. Davey Knoll, inside row number 3, going to be alongside the 5 car of Rusty Kruger. Howard Weaver, scheduled to be inside row number 4. Don't see Howard on the racetrack just yet. Looks like it's going to be Justin Thomas and Steven Calavoda. The remainder of the field doesn't look like Weaver going to make the call. We are going green off of 4, folks. Chris Martin going to lead the field off of turn number 2 down the backstretch for the first time. Look at Kevin Fry on the inside of turns 3 and 4. They are 4 wide through the second set of corners. And looks like we might wad him up. Oh, yep, Kevin Fry upside down. And the 26 of Steven Calavoda getting tangled up in the outside wall there as well. Fry there on the racetrack after rolling the car back over. Looks like some of the leaders get into him. That's going to shuffle our running order up just a little bit. Chris Martin still your leader. Second spot now is Justin Thomas. Thomas started on the last row of this C main and has worked his way up into a transfer spot. Tommy Rowe still scored in 3rd position. See if that changes across our line. It does. Rusty Kruger now in the 2nd spot. We've got a lead change here. Justin Thomas getting around Martin on the bottom of the racetrack. Thomas to the top spot. Kruger now 2nd. Chris Martin is 3rd. Davey Knoll, excuse me, your 4th and final transfer position. The Great Plains sponsored number 50 machine grabs the infield tires, and Knoll going to lose 1, make it 2 spots down the back straightaway. That's coming Logan Rumsey for the final transfer position that time around. Tommy Rowe in 5th, Davey Knoll in the 6th spot. 7 laps complete, make it 8 this time by. 4 laps to go for your leader, Justin Thomas. Justin Thomas right now out in front of the field. The track's slicking off just a little bit, folks. You can really see these cars very sideways through the corners. Not really back on the throttle as quickly as we were earlier. Some of these drivers also running the bottom line of the racetrack. I really think come feature time, the groove, like we saw it in the heat races, is still going to be right up around the outside of the racetrack. Your top 4 spots look like this now as we come to the white flag lap. 11 complete, 1 to go. It's Thomas out front, Kruger in second, Martin and Rumsey round out top 4 transfer spots. And through turns 3 and 4 for the final time, it looks like it's going to stay that way. Thomas with the win, Kruger is second, Chris Martin third, and Logan Rumsey going to be your 4th and final transfer spot into tonight's B main. And once again, these 4 drivers going to be transferring to the back of the B main here at Limaland Motorsports Park. We'll get ready to roll that B main out here in just a moment. And as the field hits the racetrack for tonight's B main, we'll go ahead and give you that lineup here on the inside of the front row. The 157 is Anthony Lepresto. He'll be starting alongside the 12 car of Cole Cabre. Inside row number 2, the 36 is Blake Brown, the Casey's General Store sponsored 36 machine, going to be starting alongside the Sim Speed Shop sponsored number 8 machine of Cole Newhoffen. Jason Nygaard going to be inside row number 3 alongside the 7 of Shane Kelly. 4th row back, the 32 is Brandon Steele, and he'll be alongside the 33 of Michael Heilman. Row number 5, the inside spot going to be filled by the 24 of Dylan Hauser. And now we get into our B main transfers. Justin Thomas on the outside of row number 5 in the 23. Rusty Kruger inside row 6 in the 5 car. Chris Martin to the outside, the 413. And Logan Rumsey rounding out the field in the 41 car. 15 laps the distance, top 4 to the A main. We are gonna go green next time around, looks like. I got excited. I got a little ahead of myself there, folks. We're gonna be going green. I think this time around, I think the pace truck gonna pull into the infield here. Looks like that's the case. We're gonna go hot this time off of turn number 4. Lepresto and Cabre gonna bring it to the green off of 4. Anthony Lepresto leads the field into turn number 1. He's got his hands full, though, with Cole Cabre in second spot, the 12 machine. Going to slam the door on the 36 of Blake Brown. Brown right now in 3rd. 1 lap in the books, 14 to go. Cole Newhoffen, your 4th and final transfer spot right now. Jason Nygaard, 1 spot out in the 22. Nygaard on the bottom of the racetrack on the 3 and 4. I think he'll pick up the spot that time by. Actually, Newhoffen there in second now. Cabre is 3rd. Brown in 4th. Nygaard still 1 spot out looking in the 22 machine as Cabre put the slide job on Cole Newhoffen there. It's Cole v. Cole in 2nd and 3rd right now. We got 1 off the speedway. Looks like that was Blake Brown going through the infield area there. Well, 1 upside down. That was Chris Martin. Nonetheless, folks, 5 down, 10 to go. Your leader is still the 157, Anthony Lepresto in .988 second advantage over Cole Newhoffen. And once again, the groove right up alongside the wall. These drivers right around the rim here at Limaland Motorsports Park. Oh, we've got 1 around in the middle of turns number 1 and 2. That was Brandon Steele, a tough breaking driver with 32 machine. Steele had a transfer spot sewed up. Unfortunately, that is no longer the case. Lepresto, still your leader, Newhoffen. Oh, and Lepresto into the wall down the front stretch. Newhoffen in 2nd spot. Cabre now to the inside for 2nd. Wheel to wheel, looks like down the back stretch into turn number 3. Cabre once again to the bottom of the racetrack. It is not going to be enough to take over the 2nd spot. Let's go on board right now with Cole Cabre in the 12 car. Cabre, one of the few not running right around the top side of the racetrack. About a lane to a lane and a half off of the wall, and as soon as I say that, he goes straight to the top side of the racetrack. You are on board right now with Cole Cabray running third spot in the B main here with RaceOnTexas.com Sprint Car Series. Night number 1, we stop at Limaland Motorsports Park in Limaland, Ohio. Looks like 12 laps complete that time by 3 laps to go here in the B main. Your leader still Anthony Lepresto, 0.75 seconds is the gap. We've had a move for third, a slide job from Dylan Hauser. They are wheel to wheel, down the back, down the front stretch, into turn number 1. Cabray going to get back around for third spot. Some good racing there for the third position, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Rusty Kruger with 1 lap left. Kruger makes a slide job, puts a move on Hauser for the fourth and final transfer spot. Hauser battling back on the bottom. Is it going to be enough? Yeah, Hauser going to retake the spot. He'll grab the fourth and final transfer position away from Rusty Kruger. It was kind of ugly and hairy there at the end, but Kruger going to come up 1 spot short. The fourth and final transfer position going to go to the 24 of Dylan Hauser. Ladies and gentlemen, the field is set for the 20 car, 40 lap A main here with the RaceOnTexas.com Sprint Car Series. Once again, an 8-race series here. Placed during the winter months. Trying to scratch that itch for some dirt track racing here through the winter months until we get ready for the more racing in the next season in 2019. Of course, once again, my name is Nick Robbins. I'm on the call for you here tonight, the RaceOnTexas.com Sprint Car Series. If you're watching at home through our live stream on our Facebook page, thank you so very much for tuning in. Please do like and share the stream. Check out RaceOnTexas.com's Facebook page. Actually, the website as well, www.RaceOnTexas.com. We are the leading, I would say, broadcast provider in the state of Texas. We also cover some racing out in western Louisiana. We also have a Netflix-style on-demand subscription service for racing, dirt track racing, all over the state of Texas and into western Louisiana. And you can grab that service for $9.99 a month. We also do, like I said, some live broadcasts throughout the year. You can like and follow our Facebook page to find out the information on when those streams are going to be. Actually just wrapped one up last night, the 4th annual Brian Mize Memorial there at Kennedale Speedway Park in Kennedale, Texas. And if you like watching dirt track racing from the great state of Texas and into Louisiana as well, please be sure to like and follow that Facebook page there, RaceOnTexas.com. Looks like we're going to end this pre-race warm-up session. Folks, we are getting ready to go for the 40-lap main event here at Limaland Motorsports Park. 20 cars. 20 cars going to be taking to the racing surface here. Going to get set to go. Once again, congrats to our B-main transfers, Anthony Lepresto, Cole Newhoffen, Cole Cabray, and Dylan Hauser racing into this show via the B-main. And thanks so much to the 30 cars that entered tonight's race. Thanks for supporting RaceOnTexas.com and Team VLR doing these kind of things like this with iRacing. Like I said, it's the next best thing to actually being behind the wheel of a race car is what I hear, and at the racetrack itself. You can't be at the track and you still want to watch some live racing when there's not really any going on, we got you covered here at RaceOnTexas.com. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in to night number 1 of the RaceOnTexas.com Sprint Car Series. We are getting ready to go 40 laps here at Limaland Motorsports Park. Chris Brenner, your feature winner just a moment ago, with the 305s at USA International. Going to start this thing on the pole in the 70. And Alex Bergeron going to be on the outside in the 25 machine. Lewis Hewitt inside row number 2 in the 3 car alongside Austin Simmelman in the 18. David Heilman in the 17 car to be inside row number 3. He'll be alongside Randall Carter in the 37. Row 4 on the inside, the 74 is Adam Elby, and he'll be alongside the 54 of Chase Cabray. Row number 5, James Edens in the 52 on the inside, the 024 of Ryan Martin on the outside. Austin Carr and Britton Roxbury make up row number 6. Tim Smith and Skylar Brown, row number 7. Nick Cooper and Dylan Workman. Row number 8, Anthony Lepresto, Cole Newhoff, Cole Cabray, and Dylan Hauser round out the field. We are green, ladies and gentlemen, off of turn number 4. And Brenner going to lead the field through the first set of corners down the backstretch for the first time into turn number 3. He's got Alex Bergeron hot on his heels on the tail tank down the front stretch. It's going to be Brenner leading lap number 1. Look at the 18 of Austin Silliman on the inside. Down the bottom of the racetrack off of turn number 4. We got a little bit of a wheelie there from your leaders. We got our first slide job look of the night from Alex Bergeron on the inside. It's not going to be enough. Bergeron tucks back up in the line. Hangs on to that second spot. Your leader into the wall. Bergeron going to get by for the top position. Silliman going to get by as well. Man, Brenner back to third spot now. Silliman and Bergeron wheel to wheel down the backstretch into turn number 3. A slide job
flag is out
from Austin Silliman. It's not going to be enough. We've got a yellow on the racetrack. Caution flag coming out for the first time here in the 40-lap main event, ladies and gentlemen. Caution flag coming out to the speedway here at Limaland Motorsports Park. So, whew, what a first few laps there, folks. 4 laps to be exact. 4 laps in the books that time around, and I tell you what, they were fantastic. We've already had 3 different leaders in this race, and we've only had 4 laps. Chris Brenner started this thing on the pole, led lap number 1 and lap number 2, I do believe, and then Alex Bergeron, getting around when Chris Brenner tagged the wall down the front stretch coming off of turn number 4. Bergeron and Silliman were able to get around. We are back underway, ladies and gentlemen. 4 laps down and 36 to go. Silliman back down at the bottom of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2. Going to lead the field through the other end of the track in 3 and 4. Bergeron up top right around the rim. Silliman putting on 2 distinct racing grooves as Silliman now still working the bottom side of the racetrack. Bergeron right around the rim, gonna take the lead off of turn number 4. Alex Bergeron top spot that time by 39 thousandths of a second. Alex Bergeron is your leader. Silliman still doggedly sticking at the bottom of the racetrack, trying to make something happen on the bottom. It's not going to be enough off of turn number 2. Your leader is still Alex Bergeron. Now Chris Brenner, after that little flub, tagging the wall out of turn number 4, is hanging on to 3rd, trying to get up there and take over the 2nd spot from Austin Silliman. Chase Cabray in the 54 machine round. Ooh, and Silliman slides all the way up to the wall there. Almost grabs the concrete. As I was saying, Chase Cabray there in 4th spot. Lewis Hewitt rounds out the top 5. Ryan Martin, David Heilman, Austin Carr, Britton Roxbury, and Timothy Smith round out the top 10. 10 laps down that time by, ladies and gentlemen. We are 25% done here. The RaceOnTexas.com 360 wing sprint car feature here at Limaland Motorsports Park. Your leader is still Alex Bergeron, a .918 second advantage over 2nd spot. Chris Brenner still 3rd. The rest of the field starting to spread out just a little bit. Looks like some good racing going on for 7th and 8th on the track right now, with David Heilman and 024 of Ryan Martin. Martin right now in the 6th position. Heilman right on the outside, trying to get around it. Heilman on his march toward the front, trying to make his way into the top 5. Right now sitting 7th on the track. His best lap, a 12.654 second effort. About 0.3 of a second off the leader's best time. Good racing there mid-pack. We go back up front to Alex Bergeron, a 1.946 second advantage for the driver of the 25 machine. Let's go for a ride with your leader around Limaland Motorsports Park. We are off of turn number 4. Right around the outside of turns 1 and 2, you see some back markers there coming into play. Lap traffic might play a role in the finish of this race. We just crossed the halfway mark. Oh, and just to say that one lap car into the wall. That's the 8 of Cole Newhoffen. Bergeron going to have to find a different way around. Newhoffen in the same line as Bergeron. And your leader down at the bottom of turns 1 and 2 going to slide up the racetrack. Clears the lap car, and we are good. Oh, and your leader into the wall. Bergeron hard into the wall. Is that going to cost him the top spot? I mean, it's a 2.1 second lead, now a 1.6 second lead. Second spot still, Austin Simmelman. Ladies and gentlemen, I was looking at the wrong lap counter. We are now 20 laps complete, making 21 that time by the stripe.
The yellow flag is out.
We do have a yellow this time on the racetrack. Looks like it is for the 3 car of Lewis Hewitt. You see the damage there on the front of the 3 machine. The TTL Esports backed. Number 3 machine there going to go drop down the running order. And it looks like it started there, folks, with the 70 car of Chris Brenner getting into the wall, and unfortunately the 3 car of Lewis Hewitt with nowhere to go. So Chris Brenner, your pole center and 305 race winner, running into some trouble here at the midway point. 22 laps completed, folks. Going to be starting on lap number 23. Bergeron, your leader. Simmelman in second. Cabray is third. Heilman fourth. And Ryan Martin comes out the top 5. We go back green on the turn number 4. And Simmelman immediately to the bottom of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2, and it's not going to be enough. Bergeron, still your leader. Laps complete, ladies and gentlemen. 17 laps still to go. We are back down the backstretch into turn number 3. Case Cabray riding the rim right behind your leader. Cabray cannot get around Austin Simmelman at the stripe. A .385 second advantage for Bergeron over second spot. The 25. Alex Bergeron still out in front. 18 of Austin Simmelman in second position. Chase Cabray still third. David Heilman fourth. And Ryan Martin still rounding out the top 5. Britton Roxbury up to 6th. Austin Carr is 7th. Dylan Hauser 8th. Adam Elby 9th. Actually, Adam Elby in 8th. Skylar Brown is 9th. And Dylan Hauser now rounds out the top. Oh, we've got a yellow. That's the cause for the lineup shuffle. We do have a yellow on the racetrack. Just a second on race control, ladies and gentlemen. We'll find out where the yellow came from. 26 laps complete, folks. 14 to go here in the RaceOnTexas.com Sprint Car Series main event. Once again, caution laps do not count here in the RaceOnTexas.com Sprint Car Series. Once again, if you're just now joining us, my name is Nick Robbins, and I'm calling the action for you here tonight. Night number 1, the RaceOnTexas.com Sprint Car Series. We've teamed up with Team VLR to bring you some of the best in 360 Sprint Car Racing here with the iRacing.com simulator. Scott Bartloff on the cameras. We are back underway with 26 complete and 14 to go. Bergeron back up to the top of the racetrack. Austin Silman working the bottom of the track in turns 1 and 2. He goes immediately down to the bottom of turns 3 and 4. It looks like 4 spot there. David Heilman trying the same thing. You see the 17 to the bottom of the track as well. Your Lone Warriors out of the top 5. Still on the top side, 1st and 3rd. Bergeron and Cabray. Then get to the outside of the racetrack. I tell you what, Simmelman had a good run off the bottom that time off of turn number 4. Bergeron better watch out. The lead is down to 0.2 of a second. 29 laps complete that time, 11 to go. Bergeron still out in front by about 0.3 that time around. Simmelman in 2nd spot. Bray is still 3rd, David Heilman in 4th. And Heilman, like I said, has moved down to the bottom of the racetrack there in turns 1 and 2, grabbing one of the tractor tires, the infield tires there in the first set of corners. The middle of the track looks to be very slick right now. The track has slowed down considerably, almost a second off of where we were in pre-race practice and qualifying. The leader's best effort in the feature, a 12.416 second lap. His last lap was 12.713. Leader Alex Bergeron sticking to the top side like glue. 33 laps complete, 7 laps to go, that time by. And 6 to go, going to be 35 and 5 this time by the stripe off of turn number 4 with Alex Bergeron. 2nd spot, still Simmelman in the 18 machine. He's come up to the top of the racetrack trying that line out. Don't think the car's very happy with it, but he's still hanging on to that 2nd spot. Chase Cabray in 3rd, David Heilman in 4th, back down to the bottom. And Austin Carr rounds out the top 5. Adam Elby right now in 6th, Nick Cooper 7th, Ryan Martin 8th, Timothy Smith 9th, and Dylan Hauser rounding out the top 10. 3 laps to go for your leader. Alex Bergeron took the lead early on in the race after starting on the outside of the front row and now has 2 sticks, 2 times around Limaland Motorsports Park. Back down the backstretch into turn number 3, a 1.645 second advantage. Over 2nd spot, the white flag is out. 1 lap to go for Bergeron. Can he get the win here in night number 1 of the RaceOnTexas.com Sprint Car Series? Through turn number 3 for the final time. Off of turn number 4, I think he will. Bergeron with the win here at Limaland. 2nd spot going to be Austin Simmelman, Chase Cabray in 3rd, David Heilman 4th, Adam Elby with a good run there at the end of the race to get into the top 5. Once again, it is Alex Bergeron with the top spot tonight at Limaland. We'll bring Alex down here into the press box. Alex, can you hear me, brother?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations tonight, man. Great job getting it done off the outside of the front row. You're one of the few guys that really never changed your line through the race there. Were you really that confident in the top side hanging out all night long?
Absolutely. Diamond always being the track to be up there. Multiple time in the World Championship at Limaland, and we had good runs there every single night. So it's always up top for me and always worked great. So, I just prepared my car run up there, and it was awesome. So I can't thank everybody at RaceOn Motorsports for a good ride tonight. It was awesome, and I can't thank them enough.
Yeah, great job tonight, brother. You're really setting the tone for this 8-week series here with RaceOnTexas and Team VLR. You looking for the hunt? I mean, you're setting the tone right off the bat.
Absolutely. You know, in the 305 series there, you know, I made a mistake in qualifying. You know, I thought, you know, it was a different line and
Hang on, we're not
qualified
going
deep
green,
and,
not
you know,
going
went our way
green.
up. But, you know, there at the end it was kind of hectic.
And who helps out on the race car?
Yeah, well, I'm from Quebec, Canada, in Droneville. Well, like, thanks all my partners, newbie.com, the sign shop at Kinney's, BK Designs for the Paint Scheme, Murray Inc., their collective. And shout out to everyone watching tonight. Todd Cameron, Coleman Gulick, Paul Kinney, if you guys watching, thanks for tuning in. You know, Twisted Motorsports
Hang
for
on,
the
we're
team,
not
and
going green,
the
not going
Race on
green.
Texas for you guys broadcasting tonight and for the season, and VLR for putting this up.
Absolutely, brother. Congratulations once again, Alex, and good luck on the rest of the chase, man.
Thank you.
All right, folks, that was your winner tonight, Mr. Alex Bergeron. Let's get Austin Simmelman up in here after finishing second tonight, and we'll give him his congratulations.
Hang on, we're not going green, not going
Austin,
green.
brother, you got a copy?
Yeah, I do.
Congratulations, man, on a second-place finish tonight. You followed Alex Bergeron around the racetrack for quite some time tonight. Did you ever get tired of looking at that 25 machine in front of you?
I'm always tired of looking at Alex, but no, it was a good race. I was kind of set up more for the bottom, and I was really bad up high, so I kind of just stuck to my
Hang
guns
on, we're
there.
not going green,
He made a couple
not
mistakes,
going
but not
green.
enough to really hurt him. I got the lead early there, but the long green run seemed to help him more. I was just kind of running my race, and you know, still managed a good finish out of it.
Well, it seemed to be pretty good down there on the bottom for you. I was actually just talking to Alex a moment ago about the first 5 laps of this race. We had 3 different leaders. You know, Chris Brenner started on the pole, Alex on the outside of the front row, and you led a couple laps there at the beginning of this thing.
Hang on, we're not going green,
once
not
you got
going
down on the
green.
bottom, like you said, Alex found his way around the top. But you really seemed to be committed. The car looked good down there, and even as the track slicked off towards the end, you really had some good runs up off the bottom of the corner. Just unfortunately, like you said, couldn't get it done tonight, man. But congratulations nonetheless on a second-place finish. It's the first race of the season here with this 8-night series with RaceOnTexas.com. You still got hope for the championship.
Not going green.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, it's a long way to go.
Absolutely.
Long way to go. Good start. You never know on these things or what track we get and the conditions and all that. So it's kind of who's the most consistent. Alex does a good job, but we'll try again next time.
Well, Austin, good luck. Congratulations once again. Tell the folks at home where you're from and list off those helpers for you.
Yeah, I'm up here.
Hang
in
on, we're
Brookfield,
not going
Wisconsin,
green, not going green.
where it's really cold right now. Yeah, first off, I got to shout out for you guys, to you guys for helping us out here and doing this. It's pretty awesome. Hope everybody watching enjoyed. I think we had 2 really good races tonight, so
absolutely.
I think that'll just keep getting better and better. Team VLR, of course. Oculus and Logitech for giving me good stuff not giving me, but providing good stuff for me to use, and we'll go on to the next one.
Hang on, we're not going
brother.
green,
Well, congratulations
not going
once
green.
again on a solid second-place finish. We'll get you back down to the admin channel, let y'all take care of some business. Just wanted to say thanks again for having us out, and congrats on a second spot tonight.
Hey, I appreciate it, Nick. Thanks, guys.
There you have it, folks. Austin Simmelman in second spot. I believe it was Chase Cabray bringing home third. Chase, you got a copy,
Hang
brother?
on, we're not going green, not going green.
Yes, sir.
Congrats on a third-place finish tonight, man. It was wild there up at the front. Those first few laps there with Alex and we had Austin up there as well. And, Chris started on the pole. We had 3 different leaders in the first 5 laps. I mean, it was wild, some of that racing. You getting up there in the mix, bringing it home third tonight. Not where we maybe want to be, but still on the podium. You can't complain about that, man.
No, not at all. And no doubt about it that Alex, I'd probably say he's definitely ranked in the top 3 on the service as far as dirt sprint cars go. And I say when it comes down to Limaland, he's probably the best, and he proved that tonight. I don't know how he does it. He doesn't miss a beat up on the cushion and makes it work all race long. So,
Hang on, we're not going
congrats to
green.
him.
Not going
Austin
green.
did a really good job, making the middle work, and I can't do that. I don't know. Well, I do not understand. I messaged him middle of the race and was like, dude, I don't understand how you're doing that. It's insane. I just can't make the middle work. So I knew I had to stay up top and try to make it go. I came from 8th, got a couple lucky breaks that allowed me to get a few positions. And was able to put a slider on my teammate Chris Brenner, and ultimately come home with 3rd. So definitely pretty happy with that. A 2nd in the 305s and a 3rd in the 360s. So after week 1, we're sitting pretty.
Absolutely. Starting this 8-race series off, we got a long way to go. I was just talking to Austin about that. Maybe not starting it off where you want to on night number 1, but there's still going to be hope for the championship, and I know you want it real bad.
Oh, absolutely. I'm excited.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
During the off season, so it'll be the first season I can complete entirely and not miss a race. So hopefully, knock on wood. Like I said, I'm pretty excited to get going with the rest of the season. And if today was a preview of what's in store, I think not only are we in for some good shows, but I think the fans and the broadcasters and everybody's in for some good racing.
And if they're anywhere close to where we were tonight, I think it's going to be a barn burner of a series. This randomly generated racetrack, you don't know where you're going to be, and I know that you put in some practice time during the week to try to get caught up on the entrance of the corner and the exit and fine tune that setup. But not knowing where you're going to race, you got to stay on your toes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think being that there's only maybe 6 or 7 dirt tracks on iRacing.
Hang on, we're not
Right.
going green. Not going green.
Probably put in thousands of laps on every single one of them just over the past year of racing on it. So we all have a pretty good understanding of where we want to be as far as the racetrack goes. So it's definitely something that plays into effect. I like it. I think that it puts another curveball in it because like you said, you just don't know where you're going to be. So until about 5 minutes
Hang on,
before.
we're
So,
not going green.
it's definitely pretty cool. And a shout out to VLR because 9 times out of 10, you get in any sprint car room, and it's normally a huge caution fest. So we had a lot of green flag racing today and a lot of good racing. So it's a testament to those guys that they got the best of the best in their servers, and it proves it time and time again.
Absolutely, brother. Can't agree with you more. I've done some official racing myself, and like you said, sometimes you get in these open wheel cars, and it's just a bit of a caution fest. And
Hang on,
we
we're not
definitely
going green.
did
Not
not have
going
that here in
green.
either race tonight. Chase, before we let you go, once again, congratulations on a 3rd spot finish. Tell the folks at home where you're from and who helps you out.
Definitely got to thank all my Driven Sim Sport guys. I think we took 6 of the top 10 in the 305s and did pretty well in the 360s. So those guys, we got it rolling so far, and hopefully we can continue it throughout the rest of the season.
Hang on, we're not
Always
going
got to give
green.
my love and
Not
support
going
to the Wiki
green.
Cushion guys. They do a lot for a lot of racers around the world, and those guys really do a lot. So thank you guys for putting on a good show, and VLR for putting on a good league.
Well, Chase, thanks again, brother, for being out here with us tonight. Look forward to more success for you on the rest of the season, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.